Sunday, September 21, 1862. Dear folks, on the 8th we struck up the refrain of Maryland, my Maryland, and camped in an apple orchard. We went hungry. For 6 days not a morsel of bread or meat had gone in our stomachs, and our menu consisted of apple and corn. We toasted, we burned, we stewed, we boiled, we roasted these two together, and singly, until there was not a man whose form had not caved in, and who had not a bad attack of diarrhea. Our underclothes were foul and hanging in strips, our socks worn out, and half of the men were barefooted. Many were lame and were sent to the rear. Others, of sterner stuff, hobbled along and managed to keep up, while gangs from every company went off in the surrounding country looking for food. Many became ill from exposure and starvation, and were left on the road. The ambulances were full, and the whole route was marked with the sick, lame, limping lot, that straggled to the farmhouses that lined the way, and who, in all cases, succored and cared for them. In an hour after the passage of the Potomac the command continued the march through the rich fields of Maryland. The country people lined the roads, gazing in open-eyed wonder upon the long lines of infantry. And as far as the eye could reach, was the glitter of the swaying points of the bayonets. It was the first ragged rebels they had ever seen, and though they did not act either as friends or foes, still they gave liberally, and every haversack was full that day at least. No houses were entered, no damage was done, and the farmers in the vicinity must have drawn a long breath as they saw how safe their property was in the very midst of the army. Private Alexander Hunter, Company A, 17th Virginia Infantry.